Like I said, I was gonna need a part 2. I got 11 minutes and 21 seconds. Anyway, let me get to this. So, he's never really been taught anything in that nature. Um, like I said, when God gave man a wife, he gave him a wife so he wouldn't be lonely and so he could eat. A lot of women out here can't cook. The reason why they can't cook, because they was never meant to be a wife. Not every woman is meant to be a wife. Not every man is meant to be a husband. So, over these past, when he confessed in September, October, November, December, January, February, 5 months ago when he confessed, because yeah, it was around September the 7th when he confessed. How I know is because yeah, I just know. So when he confessed, like it was a lot. I mean a lot. Stuff that I needed to know that I knew because it was making me have anxiety, being depressed, being stressed, and now that anxiety is lifted. Ever since that stuff was confessed, I've been delivered, like for real. Like people don't understand that the closest people to you, it could be your husband, it could be your best friend, it could be what you don't know who it is. It could be anybody, it could be your neighbor. If they done something wrong to you, they have a hold on you. So let me get back to this commitment. So he's really never been taught how to commit. So he said he always used to say, like in the back of his head, like, what would I do if I had, what would I do if I get in that temptation? My thing is that when we was girlfriend boyfriend, even though he drunk a little because he's older than me, 3 years. So if he was out, he drunk a little, I'm like, okay, I'm cool with you going to the club, hanging out, whatever. Because I'm not there right now. But don't go and be with females and do stupid shit that you know. Ugh, I'm trying to learn to stop cussing. I get angry when I cuss. So sorry. So don't do things that I wouldn't do. Don't never put yourself in that predicament. And see, the thing is, when he did that cheating, it wasn't planned. I went out of town. I was 3 months pregnant with his child also. That female was pregnant also by someone else. Nasty. And I get it. You've been drinking. You don't need nobody. You don't need nobody. Thing is, he was going over there thinking she was his friend. And in reality, she wanted my man. Because I used to hang out with her even after that happened. We used to talk, She was like, I want to be married so bad. I want to be married like y'all. I want to be married. No, but in reality, what she was telling me is that she wanted my man. The next day, she called him and said, I've been thinking. And my husband said, I hope you're not catching feelings because I never meant for that to happen. And it won't never happen again. Okay. She was like, oh, no, I just want you to know that we still friends. Girl, you can't be no friend to my husband. He don't have friends. Just like I don't have friends, he don't have friends. The only friends he got is Facebook that he would never meet. Okay, I don't care if y'all was friends when y'all was in high school. It's some things that change once you become married. You making a commitment. A lot of things change. Those homeboys and those homegirls gotta go. Unless they're just his single friends and she's my single friends, and okay then. But other than that, can't have no besties. I'm your bestie. Anyway, so he's never really been taught. So I've never really, I've been taught how to, I think God just installed that in me. I've always known once I became married that I was going to be a certain type of woman. I wasn't going to be a cheater. I wasn't going to be a homemonger. I wasn't going to be out there doing things that God did not install me to be. So, yeah. So, but guess what? Since he confessed, he been doing everything in his mind, his power to fix everything. So, one of the first things he said I want to do is get brand new rings. And that's what he said. He has a new wedding ring. And he told me his new vow and everything he's going to be doing in this marriage. And because we already have 4 wonderful, great boys. And, I'm expecting now. So, kind of feel like I might be carrying twins. His mother is a twin. My mom's first cousins are twins. And then her cousins on her dad's side are twins. And then the cousin on the side, On her dad's side with twins, son had twins. So twins are just everywhere. So, and then the fact that my husband's mother is a twin, so somewhere, somehow, some way, twins are going to happen. So, and most likely they feel like they're in there because I've never felt the cramping on my left side, never. So I was just been on the right. It's on both sides. So we will see. And so what else? Commitment. Committing to this marriage. That's a vow between you and God and him. Once y'all committed to God, you shouldn't be out there looking at nothing else. Nobody else should be pretty. I shouldn't think other men are pretty. He shouldn't think other women, not pretty, handsome. And he shouldn't think other women are beautiful. None of that. It's only supposed to be eyes on his wife. Let me tell you what happened to me. God put blinders on me when I became his wife. Every dude, I couldn't see them. They could be right in front of me. My eyes would be blurred. When my husband came to me, I could see him. That was it. But as soon as he cheated on me, the blinders disappeared. I could see handsome everywhere. Like not too long ago, I told him, I was like, oh, he fine. Oh, he fine. But now that we have a new commitment, I'm going to work on it to try to get those blinders back and pray to God. Well, now that I got to think about it, I started noticing not too long ago how it's blurry again. So, yeah. So God already doing his own job already. Already blinding it. Yeah. And so he has the same thing going on. He said he don't see nothing else pretty, nothing. He don't see nothing. And the thing he always tell me, I've never thought any other woman looked better than you. So that's good to hear. You know what I mean? And to know that I really wasn't the problem. And to know that the real problem was that stuff that happened in his childhood past. I'm not going to say it. I want to say it. But just know my mom would never, or my father would never, but even if he was in my life, I don't think he would ever call me out my name in that manner. I even linked up with my own father about 4 years ago, and he told me I was beautiful. And I said, yeah, because I like my mom. But I got his slanted eyes, you guys. That's what I got. So, anyway. But, yeah. You should never, I'm just going to say you should never belittle your child. No matter if they act a certain age, no matter or not. It was your job to raise him. And another thing is, your son's first girlfriend is you. The woman that he's supposed to learn how to treat a wife is you. That's where he's learning from. Another thing, you can't, commitment is just so, like, outrated now. People think that you have to sleep with this person and have sex with this person to keep a marriage. I remember when Will Smith and Jada Pinkett was talking about they was having sex with other people. Then when she cheated on him with that Mexican guy off that show she was on, I can't remember, it was a doctor show. But anyway, when she had sex with him in real life, he was mad. So reality kicked in. He wasn't swapping. They weren't swapping. They weren't doing that in their life. People say stuff just to get the media on them, to keep them relevant. Just like their kids dressing like crap. Ain't nobody care about y'all. We just think y'all insane. Anyway. But anyway. Yeah, so this ring symbolized 100% commitment. And when my mother-in-law see my ring up close, yeah. Hater. She's a hater already because she was saying something about like, we didn't need new rings, keep those rings. And then when we posted pictures of our new rings before we actually purchased them, she was saying how she liked my husband's ring and not mine. So I told him, if I'm going to stay, I said I can have this ring all day. But if I'm going to say, you have to stand up for a lot of things for me. When you hear someone talk outside their head to me or question us about having kids, shut that shit down. God, please send me for cussing. Ugh. Shut that down, because I get angry, you guys. I've been dealing with that for over 6 years, because I was away from him for a year because I was dying carrying his son, so I couldn't come down and hear yet. My doctor would say, no, I want to be the only one that works on you, the one that knows what's wrong with you after you had that baby. I want to be the one that gives you the surgery. I had the same surgeon the whole time. Same woman with glasses. Even seen her when my baby was 2 months old, and I knew it was her, but she really didn't tell me it was her. You know what I'm saying? Out in public. So I knew it was her. Then I said hi, and she said hi, and a little smile, but she couldn't really, like, unless I'm in her office and do all that and talking about, what's going on. Because, like, she told me she still ate unhealthy and all that crap. But sometimes she worked out, too. So, yeah. So, the only reason why I was really away for the last 6 months, because I graduated in May 25th, 2009, from high school. I got a little cold. So, and it won't come up, so. Sorry. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm probably gonna edit that out. But anyway, yeah, so as you know, you got a little editor on the phone. So anyway, love you guys. Comment, subscribe, and I might let him come over here and do his point of view of commitment, but I don't know yet, because I know what my commitment and my vow is to him. And if you break that commitment with God, everything around you just shuts down. People don't understand it. And don't say, oh, I got my hand in my face because my ring. No, I was doing it when my ring was smaller. So anyway, love you guys. Comment, subscribe. I should have got my nails longer, but it's okay. I have the income to be able to take them off and put them back on. So thank God for that. I love that lifestyle. I love it.